up to collect the colours. Manchester City in blue, Newcastle in black and white. And we're all ready to start this 1955 Cup final with Manchester City kicking off. Casey to Milburn, number 8 for Newcastle. There's Revie with him. Notice how deep Revie is. To White. Milburn. There! 45 seconds play. Newcastle United in the lead. 1-0 and Ward Jackey Milburn has to Johnston. Now little to Revie, number 9. Remember, the two Manchester City inside forwards keep well up as centre forwards. There's Revie. Going to take the free kick. Fagan. Revie. And that was Hayes. Up to Revie. Now Hannah to Milburn. But it's Revie. Manchester City deep-lying centre forward up to Hayes. Great driving force, a great skipper. Revie to Barnes. Barnes. Casey, number 6. Not a nice way to start a Wembley Cup final, especially when you're a last-minute choice. Barnes to Spurtle. Revie has moved up, he's there on the right. Schooler. Milburn. Schooler. Hannah. Paul. Barnes. The 4 to Revie. So that's the Manchester plan with Revie lying deep, pushing the balls through the middle for either Hayes or Johnston. Throw out to Revie. Johnston. Johnston to Hayes. Hayes to Spurtle, but it's a throw in to Casey to Hannah. And I noticed the Manchester people over on the far side being strangely quiet as yet. Now Hayes to Revie. Schooler. Little to Revie. And Hayes has run offside, but it's come back. Well, certainly so far the critics have been confounded. It's Newcastle showing the football, but here's Revie for Manchester. Up to Johnston. Fagan to Revie. He turns up everywhere, this man. To Barnes. Revie. Fagan to Johnston. Johnston to Revie. To Johnston. But of course, Manchester City are one man short, and that's where that man should have been. Because Casey to Hannah. I have a feeling that he's going to the dressing room, and that's the last we're going to see of Jimmy Meadows. To Revie. Revie to Paul. Revie. To Fagan. But Carl there to Manchester. Paul to Revie to Little. Johnston to Revie. Johnston to Barnes. A lovely piece of football. To Revie. And elbowing by Hannah on Revie. A free kick to Manchester City. Mitchell to Keeble. Barnes. Barnes to Revie, number 9. To Hayes. And Hayes again was well onside. Bobby Johnson. chances in the middle for him. Well, that sort of an attack shows you how fast this Manchester City side can turn defence into attack with this brilliant football that they can play. Now, Revie. Stocko to Hannah, number 10. Revie to Fagan. Fagan to Johnston. Johnston. Manchester City to Revie. To Fagan. Johnston to Revie. Revie. Hayes. Revie. Barnes. Johnston. Fagan. Revie. Casey. Revie. Great Troutman out to Fagan. Revie to Johnston. 3 or 4 yards offside. Johnston. Hannah. Is Revie, the Manchester City centre forward. To Paul. To Revie, number 9. To Johnston. For half time, still down 1-0. Barnes. There's Revie. And a corner kick. Spedal. Ewing to Revie, to Barnes. There's little Joe Hayes. Revie. Johnston. Fagan. Stocko out to Paul. Back to Johnston. Johnston to Hayes. Johnston. It's there! There's the Don. Quietly flows the Don, as they say in Manchester. Up to Fagan. So it's Newcastle United to kick off, and it's 1-all. Back now for Manchester City, with Meadows being off. Now Revie. Big debuting for Manchester City. Revie. Barnes. Batty to Mitchell. Paul to Barnes. Up to Revie. Johnston. White, number 7. Mitchell. Stab. I say, of course, dreadful if you're not a Newcastle supporter. Now Revie, number 9. Johnston to Revie. All together. Now Milburn. Back comes Revie. Revie to Barnes. Paul, number 6 for Manchester City to Revie. Barnes. Now Casey. But it's Revie, number 9 for Manchester City. Hannah. Now on their way to their 6th cup victory. They won in 1910. Now I'm afraid at the moment have just got a 2-man forward line. Johnston to Revie to Fagan. Revie to Fagan. Casey. To Hannah. Paul. Revie. 20 minutes of the second half gone. Newcastle United 3, Manchester City 1. And it's Revie for Manchester City. Fagan. Again. Paul. Revie. White to Paul, number 6 for Manchester City. To Revie, number 9. Paul to Revie. Barnes. Casey out to Mitchell. Mitchell, Hannah. Made a great left wing, these two. Revie. Barnes, number 4. Out to Revie. Throw in to Manchester City. Little to Revie. Barnes to Revie. Number 9. Away goes Hayes, darting down the middle. But it's out to Johnston. And Revie. And now Milburn. Casey, Schooler, Newcastle. Little to Paul, to Revie. Hannah. Lovely stuff. And here's Casey. Especially Hannah there. Hannah on the attack. Let's see if they can rub one of them off. To Revie. To Fagan. Newcastle United have won the cup for the 6th time because they're congregating in front of the royal box. Paul. Revie. Fagan. Hayes. Revie. Throw for Manchester to Hayes. Revie. What was thinking of? Revie. Now Revie. Hayes. Revie. Johnston, number 10. Revie. Fagan. Hayes. Fagan. Revie. Fagan. Hayes. Very, very quickly. Revie. You've just got to hold on about another 3 minutes and they've won the cup for the 6th time and thereby equal. Revie. Hayes. Revie. Throw in to Manchester City and the watch doesn't go back in his pocket, so it's time any second. There it is, Newcastle United have won. Newcastle United 3, Manchester City 1.